Ladies and gentlemen, I want to roll big numbers once again here in Roll. Now that we have done the tutorial run, apparently the future runs are, like, some of the stuff gets gated each round or something. Like, the runs are slightly different. So I think I'm excited to see that. And I think that I'm going to play the quick mode today. That starts us with 1,000 rolls instead of 2,500 rolls. And starts us with 5 dice. So I'm kind of intrigued to see how different this plays. It's 5 standard dice, right? Shop level is slightly higher to start with a couple of free refreshes. I mean, I'm interested, right? I think that this is going to be a lot more strategic in our decision making. Scores may be a little bit smaller, but I think that that's not necessarily a bad thing. So let's take a look real quick at what we got in the shop. With 5 dice, so realistically speaking, your average score on a die. I mean, it's 6 plus 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1 divided by 6, right? So that's, am I being stupid right now? That's 11, 15, 18, it's 21. So 21 divided by 6 is like 3.5, right? So you're getting on average 3.5. You're rolling 5 dice a turn right now. So on average, you're getting like 15 a turn to start. Which is fine. It's fine. I do think that a half incrementer to all 6 faces on the die is surprisingly good. I think for 829, it's a little rough. I think that obviously replacing a die face with a 10 is high value for 97. So I think that's our first lock. And then we're going to go. And we're just going to go until we hit our 97 here. So let's replace a 1. And then I gotta think. It's a blank die generator. Don't really care about that. A +2 is pretty bad. A +5 is better than a +2. I think that I'm okay with that. Let's roll you. Did not spend that much for that. So give me the +5. I'm gonna do a +5 on. Let's just do a +5 on something random, like this 6, right? It doesn't really matter the way that I see it. And then I'm gonna go all in. And we're gonna go for this 829 half incrementer to all die faces. So the half incrementer increments the face it is attached to every other time it is rolled. It's just gonna slowly make one of our dice better. And it may be slow, okay? This may never hit 99, 99, 99 on that die, right? But we'll see. Maybe it will. Let's re-roll. Let's take a look at what we got. 5 times adjacency multiplier. Replace a die face with a 5 times adjacency multiplier. It's worth 5 times the sum of all adjacent rolls. So, I mean, realistically, is perfect on this die, because it'll hit all of these, and then we would buff all of these outside dice. I think that's pretty good. Incrementer, I mean, I do think that a 19 is probably just good enough. 3 times re-roller, re-rolls the die it's attached to 3 times when this is rolled. So this you would put with this. This guy replaced a die face with a 3 times numeric, 3 times the largest rolled numeric face. Okay, I want to start here, get a 19 in, and the intention is that we bring the 19 to like this 1. Then I think you definitely want this. 3 times the largest rolled die face. This is going to go on the middle die. This +7 is actually pretty good value too. This re-roller is actually the highest value that we should take first. So give me the re-roller. You're going to go on here. And dude, this die is already, take a look at this. That half incrementer, this is already moving along, man. That's going to get really, really good, I think. So now you have to kind of go all in, I think. I mean, let's chill. Before we go all in, we can get into the 200s with like 5 rolls right now. This is not that bad. So let's increase our bottom die. I'm going to throw an incrementer on the bottom die as well. I mean, these are quick now. These are very quick. We'll put an incrementer on this too, and then we're going to go relatively all in. Let's start with this one, actually. We're going to put this on the middle die, and then we're going to put that re-roller. And that's going to be an investment to get that. But this is going to go here on this 3, and then we're going to lock you. And look, it's an investment. I think that that's a fine thing to invest in. We're down basically 200 rolls here to start. And, I mean, we gotta buff this right die, man. We gotta buff that right die. Give me a free reroll. That's the roll lock. No value for 400 turns. Frankly, you can't take it, okay? You can't take it. Add 0 to the number shown on a numeric face. Adds 1 more every time you purchase this item. Is this just like a meta progression? What the frick? Okay, sure. Maybe we can try this, okay? Hold on. Am I cooking with this, or are we lighting a trash can on fire? It's one of the two, and I can't quite figure out which. So start me with the +7 over here. And then let's try this. So right now it's 0. We loved that turn. So I put that on you. Okay, I gotta look at you. So this is a numeric 2 because it added 0 to this. But now it's a 1++. Okay, so now we free reroll. Okay. You did not give me that thing. I wanted that. I really wanted that. Lightweight. I mean, dude, a weight would go pretty hard on that 5 times reroll, right? I'm gonna use a lot of these free rerolls in order to hopefully get that 1++ over and over and over. So the 5 times reroll. It's actually just a 5 times adjacency, but that's what I mean by this. It's a friendly reroll because it technically is. I understand. I may sound stupid, but I understand what I'm doing. A +10 for 244 is extremely high value. That's 2 rolls for us. So the +10 goes on to this 2. That die on the right's getting decent. 2 times the largest rolled face. It's good, but I would much rather do this. I mean, another half incrementer die goes crazy. It really does. The 2 times adjacency, not as good. I think this is a completely fine die. And then you have to really, really think about the idea of moving 20 times the total number of dice in play. I'm not really doing dice in play right now. I mean, like, even these 17s are surprisingly high value. Like, that's 2 rolls for us to get a +17 onto, like, a 3 over here. Same with this guy. 1 roll. It was 1 roll to get that. I mean, you take those. And now both of those dice are significantly better. 2 times adjacency multiplier. I think this is a hot little reroll for me. The 3 times reroller. I love this. I think that this is one of the best modifiers in the early game that I've seen. Like, re-rolling the same die 3 times, you can get a lot of crazy numbers out of that. And this is a 4 times largest rolled face. That also goes very well on our middle die. Like, when we hit, we also want to, I guess, put a weight. I put a weight on that, so that makes sense. Yeah, I did want to do that, so that makes sense. And we put the reroll on you. I can still do that on that because that just replaces the face, doesn't replace the modifier. Okay, yeah, give me another reroll. I think that this goes hard again. I think that for 87, this is a no-brainer. Just make the upgrade. Even this 20, I think is a bit of a no-brainer. There's 2 rolls to get that. 764, I mean, we're moving along, right? We're moving along. You go on to there. And then you go big on this. Hopefully, that was not that many rolls, man. That was not that many rolls. You throw that onto there, you got yourself a real nice adjacency modifier. You grab this 3 times reroller, you're putting him back on the, back on here. Now this middle die is basically re-rolling itself 24/7, and it's hot. I mean, it's real good in my opinion. Once again, we're going to put that little re-roller. That's a one-time roll, dude. Give me you. We're putting that re-roller right here. The 2-time adjacency is decent. It's not great. I'm going to re-roll. I probably should not be using all the re-rolls. Like let's just call a spade a spade. It's not a great idea to do this, but I'm doing it. 4 times multiplier. See, the thing is, you're gonna get better. You're gonna get better stuff when you upgrade your shop. You know what? I'm going to change my tune. I think we need to upgrade now. And I'm not convinced we don't need to upgrade again. But I think I have to re-roll before I do that. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. 6,000 for this. Okay, what are we looking at here? We got new stuff, right? After purchasing a shop weight, the next item purchased from the shop and the item similar to it will be more likely to appear. Interesting. That would have been a great thing for that little meta progression sucker that we had. Unfortunately, not needed now. Adding a re-roller die. It would be very good. I also don't mind the 4-leaf clover die. You know, this is a lottery face, 30% chance to be worth 100. Let's add you. Okay. We're gonna put you. I gotta think about this. The reality is that I want to put you on, like, this here. Because I want to, I actually think that investing in this lottery die is the move. And then we need to look for a swap the dice position die. So there's my lottery die now. I would like to swap the positions of my dice. I'm going to go for next shop upgrade now. And it might be crazy, but I'm going to tell you I think it's a good investment. So we upgrade shop tier. Then I'm going to hit you with the refresh. There's a lot going on here. My brain is hurting. A heavyweight. It's decent, for sure. Odd adjacency reroller. Replace a die face with an odd adjacency reroller. When rolled, if there's an odd number of dice in play, all adjacent dice will be rerolled 5 times. And if the roll counter is also odd, all adjacent dice will be rerolled 5 more times. How many dice do I got? I got an even number of dice. Okay. I mean, we can resolve that, right? And this would end up being pretty good. What are you? Replace a die face with a selfish reroller. When rolled, the die that this face is attached to will be rerolled 5 additional times. And it has a heavy weight attached to it. You're kind of nuts, okay? You're kind of nuts. If the total quantity of dice in play is less than 30, value of all gets increased. Dude, that's pretty sick too. There's a lot of good stuff here. Like, this is really decent too. I think that you start with this die, okay? We got 700 rolls still. Like, we're in good shape. So now you have the odd number. We're gonna add the selfish reroller. And we're gonna put that on the middle die, because I still like the middle die's potential here. So you go on to this. Then we go with... I mean, we can go with a lottery face. A 10% chance on that is decent. I actually, dude, I'm kind of liking this build. It's janky, don't get it twisted, but it's kind of good. You're putting lottery faces over there. Then you're taking this odd reroller. This 17,000... No, start me here, okay? Start me here. This is gonna get us there quicker. We've blasted through a couple rerolls though. You go on to... Well... you're selfish. So you're always going to, but when you re-roll, you have a chance to hit this re-roll. So that I think is the correct play. And then you go for this. I think you're about to see your money go through the roof. That was 17,000 in like 10 rolls, man. That's really solid. Now we get this bonus, all dice increased by 50%, which is another insane bonus. And you're moving along right now. So the other crazy thing you can do, this, sorry, by default acts as though it has a heavy weight attached to it. If you add another heavy weight to it, it's gonna go crazy, right? Like, is that an accurate assessment of the situation at hand? We're gonna find out right now. So you can put a weight on that. Is that just going to roll? Yeah, that's gonna roll that all of the time. Okay, that's good. Give me my next shop tier. We are now at 10 dice, so you want to immediately buy a new die as quickly as you can. The value of all weighted faces will be increased by 100%. That's not a huge concern for me. 3 highest scoring dice will have their value multiplied by 10. It's a crazy one. Okay. That's just a nice die right there. It's an incrementer on all. I think you'd rather pay for this. What are these? Choose a target die. All dice in the same row as the target die gain a ×5 attached multiplier on every face. All dice in the same row. The attached multiplier airstrike. Okay, sure. Symbol bomb. Choose a target die. The target die loses all of its attached modifiers. All dice adjacent to the target die gain copies of the target die's attached modifier. It's fascinating. Dude, that goes crazy. my middle die is kitted. We could bomb the middle die and put rerolls on all of these, which granted are not great dice. But when you add rerolls to everything, and then we'll just put them on here, right? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'll do it. It's a little scary, I think. Yeah. I think it's still great. I think that this 10 times is also great. And I think that you're going to start with the 10 times. And you're gonna do some stupid stuff here. I'm putting the ×10 on this 2500, 10%. A 10% chance on this is, I can't put you on it. It's a top right modifier. Only affects numeric faces. Well, frick you. Apparently you're not a numeric face. That's a damn shame. Really wanted that. What actually is this die? All lottery faces on the same die as a 4-leaf clover are more likely to be successful. When rolled sure. I guess I should add a lottery face to you in the future. Where do I want this ×10, brother? I guess you want it on like this 49. That's a tough one. I actually think that that's horrible value. But that's fine. That's fine. We're good with it. Lottery refresh. Place a die phase with a lottery refresh. When rolled, face has a 1% chance to increase the number of free shop refreshes by 7. So it's 78,000, brother. We can't take that, okay? I do think this is actually great for us, but I'm gonna wait for right now. Let's go for this. Although no, let's hold on that. We want to do this first. Down the middle lane. Okay. So it's going to be this in the middle. They all gain the ×5, and then you do the bomb in the middle to basically put the ×5 then on everything surrounding it as well. So now the middle is dunzo, right? But we can make that better. Right? We can make that better. Attach a re-incrementer. None of this matters. Times 10 following roll multiplier. Next roll on the same die will be worth 10 times more. That's a lot. These are expensive, man. Buy one, get one free. Whenever you purchase an item in the shop, another one will have its cost reduced to 1. It's crazy. If no dice are re-rolled, re-roll all dice 3 times. Unfortunately, cannot do that. How many dice do I have right now? I'm running 10 dice. I need another die. I also legitimately cannot go higher than the shop level, which is interesting. Numeric 99 on every face. I suppose that is probably worth it. I'm making a lot of money right now, and we're about to make even more. Okay, I got ideas. I could basically bomb this die back onto this die while also buffing all of those too. I'm just gonna send my multipliers back and forth across the universe and buff a lot of dice in the process. So now you are sending them all back onto there, and then I can airstrike. I mean, airstriking the middle is still good because these 99s gain a lot of value from that. I mean, I still think that's actually a very good play despite wasting a little bit of cash there. I don't know. That's a tough one. I actually think it's worth it. I'm gonna do it, especially because it's like 5 rolls for us to get that. So now you're times 5ing everything in the middle. That goes kind of crazy. I'm gonna restock the shop. What do we have in here? What is this, man? Centermost die has its value increased by 200%. My centermost die is unfortunately a reroll machine, so it's not creating any value. Numeric multipliers will multiply instead. Okay, whoa. Numeric multipliers will multiply the value of the 2 largest rolled numeric faces instead of the largest rolled. That's decent. That's great. This is very good. That's a no-brainer, I think. Let's send that, because that does good things for me. Lottery roll, total roll multiplier. Replace a die face with a lottery total roll multiplier. When rolled, 15% chance to be worth 7 times the value of the other dice, but it's slow. 95,000 for you. I'm gonna take this because I think it's important. Just to keep in mind, I have a odd number of dice right now, so their value is being increased by a lot. We do not want the shredder. This numeric multiplier is actually a very important one because he now gives us a lot. So give me you. We can put you right here for right now. And then I think you do go all in on this. So how much are we getting per roll right now? That was like 3,000. Yeah, 3,428. 4,000, 3,000, 5,000, 6,000. I mean, that was a 13,000 a second ago. That's really solid. So then you're going on this up here. So the lottery faces on the same die have a higher chance to be successful. So this will have a higher chance to be successful, and then multiply all of our dice rolled by 7. Right? That checks out, I think. That checks out. Half incrementer to all die. Glue. When a face has glue, get stuck on the glued face for the next 3 rerolls. Bottom left modifier. You could glue this times 5. You could glue this times 7. Okay, hold on. That goes hard, I think. You glue the, what the hell is the key? When rolled, all adjacent lock dice will have a 1 subtracted. That's really interesting. Every die face that is incremented during a roll will be incremented another time. That basically just brings all of these to 99 quicker. I'm not sure that has a lot of value. So I'm gonna chill on that. What are you? If no generators or lottery generators are rolled, All value of all dice increased by 200%. I don't have any of these, brother. That's a huge value. Let's beeline for that first. Okay. That was quick. Give me you. Then we're going to go with a glue attach. That was very quick to get that amount. We're going to glue you. How much was the last roll? Last roll was 16,000, 11,000. Brother, we just basically doubled our output a second ago. pretty good. That's pretty good. We still do not want more dice though. Like we're really happy with our dice right now. 4 times multiplier. I just changed a 5 times to a 4 times, you dummy. Yeah, I mean the reality is I actually a 4 times is completely worthless here. I can't actually buy this. But I have bought it, so now I have to be an idiot, and I'm going to put it on the same 4 times that I just did before. That was just a waste of 2,000, that's fine. Times 5. 5 times the value of all other non-slow dice. Just put you here. Okay, and then hit me with a restock. What is this? Whenever a die rebate would apply, we do not have that. Value of all lottery faces will be worth an additional 500%. Dude, you have to go for this, right? You have to go for this. And that's fine, right? That's fine. It's good, to be honest. Attach a chain start to a die phase. When a chain start is rolled, the next reroll on the same die will be the next sequential. This is beyond the scope of my brain. I'm going to go for that 178. Brother, that's like 5 spins for me. You have to realize that this is starting to get insane. Lottery faces are increasingly likely to be successful the more times they're rolled. This is absurd. If the total quantity of dice is greater than or equal to 1,000, that's quantity of dice. I cannot get 1,000 dice right now, you little freak. The selfish reroller is still pretty good too. Dude, we are stacked right now. 0.7% chance. Okay, we're gonna try. 808,000. 77 times the value of the other dice rolled. Dude, you have to try this, right? You have to try it. Just because it's stupid, okay? Plus that then gets another times 5 on top of it. Then you put a weight on it. So it has the highest chance to be rolled. And then you put a super glue on it. So it keeps it multiple times. And then you let life come to you. So give me the free. Value of all doubles, don't care. Slow faces and generators are immune to viral effects, don't have any. 1% chance right here. Let's see what happens. First roll, 8,000, 7,000, 13, 9, 75. 77. That's pretty hot. Okay. We're going to put you on here. Was a big fan of that. I'm re-rolling. Numeric 99s are don't matter. 2 times adjacency re-roller. All adjacent dice are re-rolled 2 additional times. This is pretty good, actually. I would like to put that right here. I'm reaching my point of tapping out, actually. Where I would like to just roll out my remaining rolls. It might be a little early, but I think that it's fine. Give me a restock. Total quantity of dice 1,000. When a Yahtzee's rolled, that's not going to happen. The airstrike multiplier is unfortunately not needed because we have it everywhere already. 10 times multi-numeric. 10 times the most common numeric face in the roll. It's just not necessary. A super weight. I mean, we could put a super weight on something. You put the super weight on this. I already have a regular weight on it, but now we super weight it. And this basically just gets rolled all the time in the hopes of us getting the lottery roll. Lottery failed, lottery failed, lottery failed, lottery failed, failed. I mean, it has to eventually work. I know 0.7, pretty low. But reality says it has to work. 3 highest scoring dice will have their value multiplied by 10. I think that it's still crazy, dude. I think it's crazy. Numeric faces will be multiplied by attached multipliers before their value is copied. Okay, for 1.25 million, this is going to send us to the moon, I think. I think that this is a positive moonbeam ultra incrementer. I mean, you might as well do this because it takes 2 rolls for us to put that on a die. So you can go on like this guy. I thought that went on all of them, man. That's fine. That's fine. A numeric 94 is probably good enough too. Do we want to test this? We just got 200,000 on a roll, brother. 39,000 on that one. This roll was a 211,000 roll. The 15% times 7 hit. I mean, we have potential with these lottery dice, man. We actually have potential for like moonbeam levels of score. We could get like millions on one turn if it pays. It's pure lottery, right? It's pure lottery. But I mean, that's part of the fun. Yeah, I mean, we're rolling over 1 million right now. 338, over 1 million right there. 1.6 million. I mean, over 200,000 a spin right now. And that's not even hitting our best one, right? So that's pretty good. When a die rolls a successful lottery face, the next lottery face rolled on the same die is a guaranteed success. Are you freaking kidding me? You gotta be kidding me, man. That is absolutely absurd. Now you just need more lottery faces. You do need this to go over here so that times 77 is a little better. But now you need lottery faces. So give me a spin. That was an 800,000 spin. 900,000 spin, sorry. I re-roll, I need a lottery face. What are you? Total quantity of dice in play is a square. Everything will be incremented twice, don't care. Viral faces, don't care. What is this 6 doing here, brother? 3,000 for a 6? What planet you living on? Okay, I just want to restock. Oops, we got there in 1 roll. We're gonna tap out shortly. I just need a lottery roll. Centermost die value increased by a lot. This is technically a lottery roll, but it's not. I need a pure lotto. Attach rerollers, give another reroll. Sure, that's fine. Not gonna complain about more rerolls. That's a lovely, lovely thing. I'm gonna take my free restock. Here's my lottery face that I need. Value of all even numeric faces, don't care. Every newly created die will have half incrementer. That is really solid, but I don't want to do it. I need that lottery face. I also need this to go on you. This lottery face is then going to go... it's a 1% chance. I mean, we could do better, right? We could do better. If we got a different lottery face that is higher than 1%, right? Like a 10%er. Something like that. We can basically guarantee this times 77 popping. Is how I see it. But the game does not want to give me that. Does not want to give me that. You will give me it. And when you do, I'm going to be a very happy boy. So far, no luck, but that's fine. Void faces. No glue or super glue are rolled. Value of dice increased by 100%. I got glue all over the damn place. So not going to sweat that one a whole lot. I really just need like 1 lottery face, brother. This is starting to grind my gears just a tiny bit. A lottery face. I should have taken the 1% when I had it. When all lottery faces in a complete roll are a failure, lose all bank points. Value. Okay, what the frick? I mean, you're definitely taking that. That was like a 20 million roll right there. You're definitely taking that, and that's going to do great things. I really need a lottery die. Okay, you just take this one when the time comes. I know we're dealing in millions right now, so it looks like a lot. I think that was potentially a like 20 million roll. So you're putting that on there. You're then putting a weight on that. And then you're putting super glue on that. And then you might be tapping out. You might hit this one with a little tap out. 25 dice, don't care. Every die head's value increased by 1 additively, don't care. Ultra incrementer is cheap. You can put it down here. I mean, this is fine, actually. That's going to just basically make all of our dice better. We're dealing with large amounts right now. Do we roll out right now? I think we maybe roll out. Cause this is, I mean, we could put a super heavy weight on this guy now. And then you re-roll, no glue, don't care, re-roll. Numeric multiplier is adjacent to the face it's multiplying, worth 10 times more. I mean, sure, right? That happens occasionally. We would want to get multipliers like on the far right die. Are you even following what the frick is going on right now? Because I don't think I am. I think I'm like half losing it. We're about to increase all of our stuff. Was that a 700 million roll a second ago? Oh yeah, okay, that was just a 714 million roll right there. We finally hit the 1% times 5 hit with a times 4. Okay, we're like breaking this right now. Every roll is 700 million, kind of. We're somehow losing money occasionally. Why are we occasionally going down to 0? Anybody want to answer that question for me? What did I take by accident? I took something that I was not supposed to take, my guy. Can I take a look at my... I would like to take a look at what I have done. I took something that I was not supposed to take. Are these all of my passives? More rerolls. Guaranteed successes. I think that I took something bad. But I don't know where it is. So occasionally I just get a 0. This sucks. What did I do, brother? 23 million? Oh, it's just a nice little balmy 738 million. And then my next roll, pretty small at 744,984,594, and then 0. So, do I know what happened that brought it to 0? I ain't got a clue. Maybe I'm stupid, but clearly there is something that keeps bringing it to 0. I don't know what though. It's unfortunate, really. I'm just gonna roll us out now. But obviously our score is gonna be nowhere close to what it should be. There's only so much I can do here, right? If this was correct, the score would have gone to the moon. But clearly either there's a bug or I took something that killed this. Fortunately, I still ended with a high 5 billion, but this continuing to go up and down at the end was very unfortunate. Highest scoring roll was 5 billion. Total points accumulated 67 trillion. I don't know why I can't help but think that was incorrect. Oh, wait a minute. They ended up... Oh no, that's my 5 billion. My previous high score was 0. I mean, I'll take it. There's no way in hell I'm anywhere near the top of the leaderboard. 176 is actually way higher on the leaderboard than I thought I was going to be. I'll take that, to be honest. I think that it was much higher. I think I hit a bug or something. I don't know what I took that was killing my number over and over. But hey, it was still fun. Got a little lottery run to work out. If you enjoyed and you want to see more, leave a like on the video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.